Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this look back at Elite Series 17 and 18. And yes, we've done videos all the way from Elite Series 1 all the way up through to Elite Series 16, and now we're going to have a look at Elite Series 17. And let's get straight to it because there's some great figures in this. So we've got Mankind, Zack Ryder, Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, Kelly, we got a woman, and John Cena. So let's have a look at Mankind first of all. Great figure. This is going to set you back $54.95 boxed. Comes with Mr. Socko and a mask which you can take off. Not my favourite Mankind attire, I'm not going to lie. Great face scan though. Really like the hair sculpt and I like the colouring. Love the look of like the loose tie. I say the ring attire, I think it's great. Personally, I prefer like the brown bodysuit kind of debut Mankind. But this is still very iconic and I love that Mr. Socko accessory. What a great accessory that is. So for me, this makes this a very important figure and one that a lot of you should consider picking up if you can. Next, Zack Ryder, $84.99 boxed. Not as fun actually as the previous Zack Ryder Elite, but I would argue more important, and the reason for that is because it comes with the Internet Championship. This is Zack Ryder's own title. So this is the only way that you can get that belt, the only way you can get that accessory. I really rate that accessory as well. I think it's a great looking championship. And as a result, I rate this figure. Good face scan, good body type. I think the ring attire is a little bit bland, but nothing disastrous. Does come with glasses as well. I actually bought one of these loose off eBay and I didn't get the glasses. So I'm a little bit down about that. But I did get the Internet Championship and that's what I wanted it for more than anything else. So a very, very cool figure. Next, we've got Sheamus, and this is really expensive, like over $100. And this looks a bit pointless to me. Very similar to Elite Series 8. This has more detail on the knee pads, a bit more like red in its highlights, certainly on the wristbands. Also comes with the World Heavyweight Championship rather than the Elite spinabout that you got with Elite Series 8. But to be honest, if you've got Elite Series 8, you really don't need this figure. So I think this was just a re-release to get a Sheamus figure back into stores at the time. So yeah, one that I would pass on personally. One I wouldn't pass on though, Kofi Kingston, only $30 for a boxed version, and we get the second part of Air Boom, the tag team of Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne, and we reviewed that Evan Bourne figure in the last video, and I thought it was very strong. Actually, I thought it was a good figure, and I think it's even more essential if you get this Kofi Kingston. And I would say this is the best Kofi Kingston so far. You don't get stupid MC Hammer trousers, nice green ring attire, and a good face scan, ring attire detail and knee pads with the detail. I think looks really smart. Plus the Tag Team Championship accessory. What is there not to like about this figure? It's not essential, but it's very strong. It's a very solid entry. Next, we get our first female Elite. How about that? Absolutely brilliant. Kelly, $69.95 boxed. And I really like it. Now, Mattel get a lot of criticism for their female torsos that they use because they're a little bit loose, they're a little bit weak, you know, sometimes they don't stand up properly. But with all that put to one side, just looking at how the figure is aesthetically, I think it's very strong. I really like the turquoise ring attire. Obviously, it's got the white boots, the white knee pads, the white kind of outlines as well. Really makes this pop. Love the smiley facial expression as well. This is really going to stand out. If you've not got many divas, or women as they now have become known, in your figure range, this is going to stand out. And it comes with the Divas Championship as well. So this is a great figure. And oh my god, jeez. Next up we got John Cena. $31.99 boxed. This one comes with a black shirt that says "Rise Above Hate" which is good because I hate the fact this is the 5th Elite in 15 series. We had a John Cena in Series 3, Series 7, Series 11, Series 14, and now we've got one in Series 17. Oh, Mattel! Just stop it! We don't need all these John Cenas. But as I say, this is going to set you back $31.99 boxed. And do you know what frustrates me is that we see figures like Diesel, like Kevin Nash. We see these fantastic flashback figures, and yet Mattel don't give us another new one. They just give us another John Cena, and that's what frustrates me. I've nothing against John Cena. I just wish that spot was being used for a different character, a character that we don't have in the range yet. Those figures, as I say, out in September 2012, but it was a really solid lineup. As was Elite Series 18 out in October 2012. We got, I can't believe this, Rey Mysterio, Brodus Clay, The Undertaker, Wade Barrett, Sin Cara, and Jerry Lawler. So let's stay on Jerry Lawler. This is going to set you back $39.90 boxed. It's a flashback figure, which looks at Jerry Lawler's WrestleMania 27 ring attire, which looks amazing. Shame the match against Michael Cole wasn't as good. In fact, it was awful. The face is okay. It's not brilliant. I'm not going to get too carried away here. I'm not too keen on that face scan. I think the body type is fine. I think it's the outfit, though, that makes this figure. That crown and the cape and the front part and the detail. It's a real standout statement figure. And you can actually even get that cape on its own on eBay at the moment if you were interested. I think it's about $10. Don't know why you would want it, but you could maybe put it on other figures that you already have. But I would strongly recommend you pay that little bit more and get the Jerry Lawler figure as well, because this is a great figure. Next, we got Sin Cara. This is $34.99 boxed. We had a Sin Cara in Elite Series 15. This isn't needed so soon. I don't know why. Just 3 series later, we get another one. I do like this ring attire, though. Gold and white. It's very classy, but it's just not essential. Just didn't need it so soon. Next, Wade Barrett. $15.99 boxed. And I am not sure about the facial expression. It's a little bit cartoonish. I mean, I prefer it over a bland facial expression. So I'm not going to criticise it too much, but I'm just not sure about it. I think that coat accessory, though, is great. I love that. It looks like a mobster, which it's a really good look. The tattoo detail, once you take that off, is really cool. I think the hair is good. This is a decent figure, and actually for $15.99 boxed, borderline essential. Next, we got The Undertaker, $74.99 boxed. This again is a flashback, and it's his American badass look. It comes with a bandana, comes with a shirt. This was a cool era for The Undertaker, very different to his dead man gimmick, and it makes this figure really interesting. Great tattoo work as always. We know it's an Undertaker figure, so it's going to be relatively tall. It's going to be quite imposing in the range. I like this. I think there's some nice detail work on this. I think it captures a moment in the history of The Undertaker that was quite important, and I just think it's a good addition. Next, a figure that is absolutely breathtaking, and you might not believe I'm saying it, but Brodus Clay, $17.59 boxed you can get this for, which is mental because this is one of the best Elite figures Mattel have ever done. I love this. It comes with a full tracksuit accessory and one that looks like it actually fits. Not like what Christian had earlier in the Elite line or what Kofi Kingston had for trousers earlier in the Elite line. This actually works, and it comes with a fedora, which is a hat, so you get that as well. The tattoo detail, once you take this off as well, the figure just looks brilliant. The tattoo detail is great. I think comes the necklace as well, which is cool. Face scan is brilliant. Love the smiley facial expression. Even the orange colouring helps make this stand out. The hair sculpt as well. Do you know what? This is great. This really is great figure. Great accessory, great looking figure. It's a decent sized figure as well. It's not like Heath Slater or Evan Bourne or someone that's relatively small. This has got some like weight to it. It's going to look great on a shelf. It's going to look great in a collection. I don't have this, but I absolutely need this. Finally, Rey Mysterio. This is going to cost you $49.99 for a boxed version. I have to breathe right now because this is the 6th Rey Mysterio Elite figure in 18 series. Mattel! What are you doing? Am I trapped in a John Cena Rey Mysterio Elite Twilight Zone? I don't understand. It's just, every time I have to do one of these videos, I find myself saying the words Rey Mysterio or John Cena. Pretty sure that there's just people out there that've got whole shelves of Rey Mysterios and John Cenas. This is awful. This figure isn't awful. This figure's alright. Like, the attire's quite nice. Black and green. I ain't got an issue with it. But it's just, it's not needed. It's not needed. Have Mattel got amnesia? Do they just keep forgetting that they've released these figures? It's like, oh, do you know what the people need? They need a John Cena. Oh, they need another Rey Mysterio. They don't. They don't. Stop it. Alright? Oh my God. Awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look back at Elite Series 17 and 18. If you did, please give the video a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And obviously, we'll be looking at Elite Series 19 and 20 very, very soon. So join me for that. Awesome. Thanks a lot for watching and hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.